The banquet hall will now come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the Fairbanks FFA chapter. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their station?
I shall call the roll of officers and return at their station. They report back to you, District President. The Sentinel.
Station by the door.
Your duties there.
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to seek the well living for those friends at all times, and they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and prepare for dinner. I try to keep everyone comfortable and assist the president to maintain order.
The reporter.
Stationed by the flag.
Why not the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to form the people so that every man, woman, and child may know that FFA is a national organization that stretches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands, from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem in Washington.
Your duties there.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among members and strive to build up our financial savings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the air horn.
Your duties there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is ground and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being elected by the rest of you, I am asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice is always based on true knowledge and ripening with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep a flag on the station?
The flag is a symbol of labor, intelligence, oil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so safe?
The rising sun is a token of new era in agriculture. If we follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious light of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The secretary will now call the roll of members.
There are numerous Gadsden members present, Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? Practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA membership possess. May we accomplish our purposes, I now declare this banquet of the Fairbanks FFA chapter duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may be properly presented. Now, please rise if you are able, remove your caps as we play the national anthem.
And fly
come forward with a parent response.
Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, I am the mother of Evie Reedman and Conrad Reedman. And I am unlike most of the people who have stood on this stage in the past talking about their agricultural roots. I didn't grow up on a farm. I didn't grow up in agriculture. I grew up walking distance from Disneyland. So my agriculture story is a little different than most. But I did ultimately take agriculture courses. As an 8th grade student, I had an opportunity to enroll in my very first ag class, and I took it because I wanted to be a zoologist, and it had something to do with animals. I got hooked. At the end of my 8th grade year, they actually closed the agriculture program at my home high school, so I transferred schools. And I went across town and drove 40 minutes to school every day, which is no big deal here. But in Southern California, that is a long way to go to school. So I made that choice, and because I made that choice, I was highly encouraged to take every opportunity that I could in FFA and in my agriculture program. That single decision changed the course of my life. I got super involved in FFA. I was a member of several judging teams, livestock judging, dairy judging. I participated in speaking competitions. I completed proficiency awards. I served as a chapter and a sectional officer. Sectional officers in Southern California or in California are a lot like a district level here. I had lots of opportunities to compete in lots of different competitions. My greatest experiences, though, came from my participation in national and representing my state at the National Agriculture Sales and Service Competition, the National Agriculture Marketing Plan Competition, and Floral Design. If you knew me as a young student enrolling in my very first agriculture class, you would have seen me as a kid with very low self-esteem, who was very quiet and very shy. If you know me today, you know that is not the case. I have the privilege of saying that it was because of those experiences. Not only did I learn accountability and responsibility, time management, the ability to work with a team to complete and prepare a project that we had to present to others, I grew my self-confidence with each and every one of those participation activities, something that I needed a lot of. I ultimately went to school at Oklahoma State University. I sold my 32 head of Suffolk sheep that I started from 2 ewes and a lamb on my high school farm as a student and as a freshman, and I used that money to help pay for my college. I graduated from Oklahoma State University as an agriculture education major. I ditched that zoology degree and wound up back home at my home high school in Southern California as an ag teacher. I spent a couple of years teaching in that urban community, and then I went on to teach agriculture in the inner city. I taught in Gardena, California, which is literally nestled between Watts and Compton. From there, I ultimately moved and started teaching agriculture in Chino, California, which was a community known for its dairy cows, strawberries, and sweet corn, which was something odd where we lived, that there were cows. People were a little shocked. Through my agriculture education career, I had an opportunity to work with a wide variety of students from a wide variety of upbringings. From there, I learned that FFA and agriculture education is absolutely for everyone. It is a vast world of opportunity. Through my agriculture education experiences, I had the opportunity to watch so many kids grow and learn and develop. I got to watch them open their eyes to a wide variety, to a whole world out there, based on what they got to see, traveling around the state, even the National FFA Convention to me. I got to watch them grow into people who saw that they were capable of more because of the opportunities they had through their FFA experiences. I got to watch them realize that there was more to life than gang life, that there was more to life than working behind a checkout stand. I got to watch them grow into people that could see that they could contribute and do more than they ever thought they could. And that was because of their FFA experiences, that they got to see those things. I was privileged to work with these kids for several years. And then I ultimately made the decision with my husband, Jeff, that I would be a stay-at-home mom. I have to say, if there's any young person in this room that's thinking about agriculture education as a career, there is no nobler profession than that of a teacher. You will never have the impact on the world that you would have as a teacher, because you're going to shape young minds. And there's no better opportunity to do that than as a teacher who interacts with kids outside the classroom every single day and for years at a time. So I encourage you to pursue that career if that's something you want to do. But Jeff and I made the decision that I was going to be a stay-at-home mom. And that opportunity lasted less than 6 months. Before the local dairy community decided that I needed to be the local field rep in our little farming community. And so I did. And I joined California Dairies as a field representative in 2015, where I worked to serve dairy farmers on their farms. Jeff and I later moved here to Plain City, and now I have the opportunity to work for dairy farmers in the Mid-East Council area here in Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, Indiana, Pennsylvania. I get to work with them every day and serve their needs as part of members of the largest dairy cooperative in the nation and the largest processor of raw milk in the nation. So if you like True, Daisy Sour Cream, Friendly's Ice Cream, Dippin' Dots, the list could go on and on. My dairy farmers are the ones who make and contribute to those products for you. And I get the privilege of working with them every single day. I started as a city kid and took ag because I was interested in animals and wanted to be a zoologist. And today, I get to stand before you as someone who serves the most important people in American society, the American farmer, who keep us fed every single day. And it is my privilege and honor to do so. I encourage you as students to take every opportunity that FFA provides you to learn and to grow from that, and to seek opportunities in this vast industry. Because whether you want to be a veterinarian, an engineer, a lawyer, a mechanic, a machinist, a farmhand, whatever it is you want to do, there is a role specialized in agriculture in that position. Thank you.
Our chaplain, Cooper Phelps, will now present our invocation for today.
Please bow your heads in prayer. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for allowing us to gather here this morning and celebrate the achievements you granted us over the past year. Bless the food that we're about to eat and the people that have provided it for us. Grant us good weather as we go into planting season, and allow us to remember that we do all things through you, and that by Christ's blood and sacrifice alone we are saved. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
We are going to go ahead and discuss tables. Are we ready to go? Ms. Joanne, we are ready to go. That is a good sign. So we will start with our officers. The members will go next, and then I will come around and discuss table by table from there. Okay, we'll try to get you guys through the line quickly as possible. If you guys are waiting, we encourage you to go check out our silent auction items, and from there, enjoy your meal, and we will come back to you here in a little while. We'll start our awards ceremony. Thank you guys again for being here.
I didn't live there. No, I did not live there.
Not a lot of people live there right now.
I actually had an 8-acre sheep farm. It was huge, even by other counties. So, we had to have things like, we had
Yeah, this time of
Oh, well then you're good. The conference. You're on the board. You're gonna make sure they're on
spastic paresis as one topic, and then I'm talking about education, food animal education in the U.S. They asked, it was kind of an add-on thing. So it's a yeah, it's a neuromuscular disorder that affects usually beef, calf, breeds, where their hind legs get really stiff. That's straight-legged. We see it a lot less. I agree. I think I firmly believe it's genetic. I think we selected it by selecting for straight-legged calves. These really muscular calves that have really posty legs. I think we've overdone it, and we've selected for this recessive thing that just happens. But yeah, I think we have done a better job. I'm seeing a lot less now. In my world, no. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily reflect what's truly out there, because we never really developed a real great. I mean, there's a couple surgical procedures that we can do for it, but they're not 100%. Usually, they still don't. Honestly, they still don't make people look at it afterwards. And so I think people maybe are like, okay, this has got it. That we're just going to cut our losses on this, versus spending $1,000 at the vet hospital to still not have a calf that they can show very well. So, but at any rate, I'm seeing this. So,
didn't say anything. What about it? We're doing like front.
Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. Yeah.
You will see.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
He's to the point where we're just walking along and we're like, let's go down the street. You know, it's just a street. I mean, you just, and it wasn't even there. Wow. No, that's what a lot of people. But you don't see garbage cans. You get just to know. Because if you're walking down the street, there's no garbage, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's so clean.
Yeah. It's funny, I heard the exact same thing like 2 or 3 times already. Yeah. You're going to need good translation. What you'll eat in these days come to it like you'll be like, hey, what are we going to do? It's just, and why? You don't get caught. It's not like you're getting caught. You're not like this. If you're in New York, you're going to get pushed. You're going to really push. Here, you go out, you don't know where you're going. We're stopped in the middle. Like, we don't need to go that way. But I'm like, we're going to swim upstream here, and they're very important.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started with our program here shortly. If you would like to get more food, please make yourself, you're welcome to go get some seconds or thirds. There's plenty of food back there, so if you're still hungry, please don't be afraid to go get some more food. We're getting ready to start today's program. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the 2025-2026 Fairbanks FFA Banquet. I am excited to call the banquet hall of Fairbanks FFA chapter into order. I am Andy Agnew, the 2025-2026 FFA president. I would like to thank and welcome all of you here today for attending our banquet. Today we will recognize the successes and achievements of our beloved members, parents, guests of this FFA season. It is my privilege and honor to introduce our honored guests for tonight's banquet. Would you please stand if you fall under one of the categories? Would any and all Fairbanks staff, or Board of Education members, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Will any national or state proficiency finalists stand? Thank you. Will all past state officers please? Thank you. Will all past chapter officers please stand? Thank you. Please stand or remain standing if you are in or retired from the agricultural industry. Thank you for your countless hours and dedication to the industry. It is not always thanked or appreciated as it should. We will now begin the award ceremonies. As we announce the degree or award category, please come to this side of the stage if you participated in that activity. From there, we will recognize you each individually for your achievement. But first, will co-learners please come present our creed to me.
Will Vivian Lance please come forward to present the creed?
The FFA by E.M. Tiffany. I believe in the future of agriculture, with a faith born not of words, but of deeds. Achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculturalists. In the promise of better days through better ways, even as the better things we now enjoy have come to us from the struggles of former years. I believe that to live and work on a good farm, or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits, is pleasant as well as challenging. For I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life and hold inborn fondness for those associations which, even in hours of discouragement, I cannot deny. I believe in leadership of ourselves and respect from others. I believe in my own ability to work efficiently and think clearly with such knowledge and skill as I can secure, and in the ability of progressive agriculturalists to serve our own and the public interest in producing and marketing the product of our toil. I believe in less dependence on begging and more power in marketing, in the life abundance and enough honest wealth to help make it so, for others as well as myself, and less need for charity and more of it when needed. In being happy with myself and playing square with those whose happiness depends upon me. I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life, and that I can exert an influence in my home and community that will stand solid for my part in that inspiring task. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivian. The Fairbanks FFA chapter would like to show our appreciation to the following people who have assisted our chapter in the areas above and beyond the call of duty. It is our pleasure to recognize the following people for their help and support this year. When your name is called, please stand and be recognized. Please hold applause until then. Mrs. White, thank you so much for helping us with our program and awards this year. We greatly appreciate all you do for the school and our chapter. Board members, we have a vast appreciation for the support you give our chapter, and we want to thank you for allowing us to have a successful, active program in Fairbanks Local School District. We would like to thank you all for recognizing the value of ag education in our schools and supporting the successes of our members. We're able to do, learn, live, and serve because of your dedication.
I would also like to take a moment to thank our principal, Mr. Omni. He is here in attendance today. He has given us the opportunity to do a lot of things, whether that's in the classroom or outside of the classroom through FFA activities. He always is supportive, allowing us to go. I know a lot of other teachers who are held back by administration and their principals from allowing kids to go compete in contests. We don't see that here at Fairbanks, and we're very grateful for that. The kids have the opportunities that they have to be able to go compete and kind of challenge their knowledge and get better, not only in that competition, but better as a person, right? They're learning through challenges, they're learning through defeats, and then we get to reap on the success and victory at certain times that you guys will get to see here today. So I just wanted to give him a shout out, and then everybody else who has played a part in our chapter. You are greatly appreciated for what you do, and we cannot do without all your support. Thank you again. Will our student advisor, Cohen Burns, please come and present the Outstanding Service Awards?
The following representatives, please come forward. Mr. Wayne Dellier, Mr. Derek Nickel, Dr. Diane Smink, Mr. Chris Lommers, Mr. Travis Dellier, and Mrs. Meg Reeves. We would like to thank the following people for their gracious donation of time, equipment, and support to the FFA chapter. Mr. Derek Nickel, thank you. Come up, Mr. Lommers, sorry. Mr. Chris Lommers, Chris, thank you for helping coach our dairy judging team over the past 6 years. You have done wonders for our dairy judging team. He has led us to many accomplishments this year, and he has taken time out of his busy schedule to help us out. Thank you. Mr. Derek Nickel, thank you for donating your time and resources to planting and harvesting our FFA fields. This serves as a great source of funding and learning opportunities for our students that would not be possible without you. Mr. Wayne Dellier and Mr. Travis Dellier. Few people are as well trained in parliamentary procedure and knowing Robert's Rule of Orders as you are. And the continued success of our pro team shows this. We thank you for giving up early mornings, late nights, and weekend hours to help us practice and represent Fairbanks well. And thank you, Travis, for stepping in to help when your dad couldn't be. Thank you both. Mrs. Mary Rings, thank you for being our proctor for all of our online state CDE tests. Without your help, CDE teams would not be able to take their online tests or be able to compete in their career development events. Thank you. And Dr. Diane Smink, thank you for going on the National FFA Convention trip with us this year as our female chaperone. Without your help, we would not have been able to go. Thank you. Join me in a round of applause for these individuals and their outstanding service to our chapter. Please come forward and present the Forever Blue Award.
The Forever Blue Award is an award that Mr. Riddle started in his last year, recognizing people in our community who go above and beyond to support our chapter. After Mr. Riddle's last year, he gave, I think, 8 or so of these awards, and then we chose to continue it with one individual each year. This year, that decision was quite simple for me, actually. I got a call one day from an organization in our community that had asked for a couple of our FFA members to come help and set up for an event. I think it's important that we give back as a chapter to the community that has given so much to us. We want to make sure that we're giving back to our community in every possible manner that we can. And when we had this opportunity, it came back and helped us out a lot. We were granted a generous donation that allows us to purchase new welding safety equipment for our students and also enhance the learning experiences. If you know, some of our welding equipment is a little out of date, and being able to be able to update some of these pieces of equipment is going to be a lot of good use for us. It's going to allow students to do more things. It's going to allow them to be safe while being able to learn how to weld and the basics of welding. So without further ado, I want to present this year's Forever Blue Award to the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Post 3506 of Marysville, Ohio. And here to accept this award today is Mr. Dennis Blumenshine. Give me a round of applause for this year's Forever Blue Award. One more round of applause. Will our Secretary Lacey Grant come forward to present the awards for fruit sale?
Every year, our chapter holds its annual fruit sale to raise money and fund all of the chapter's activities, such as CDEs, FFAs, and the year-end banquet. Students sold more than 800 units and $15,450 worth of fruit, barbecue sauce, and nuts. We are proud to recognize the top salesmen and thank their families for helping and supporting our chapter. Together, these individuals raised more than $4,500. Will the following people please come forward? Evie Reedman. He was our third highest seller. And then Rita Cooper Phelps. They were our second highest seller. And then Stephanie and Chrissy Heddick. And then they were our top seller. Will our treasurer, Ava Lammers, please come forward to present our strawberry award? Another fundraiser our chapter conducts in our annual strawberry sale to raise money to fund all of the chapter's activities such as CDE's FFA Week and the year-end banquet. This year we were able to sell 300 flats of strawberries. Will the following members please come forward? The third highest seller was Kaylin Stanley. Second highest seller, Evie Rubin. And the top seller selling more than 100 flats was Stephanie and Christy Heddings.
At this time, will Christy Heddings and Hannah Solomon please come to the stage? At this time, we're going to be recognizing our proficiencies that we had been submitted to the state this year. Proficiencies take a lot of work. They're not just a one-year project. They are built up over time for a year's worth of records. These students filled out books. They completed interviews. They did a lot of steps to get to this point. It's not a small task. It is a culmination of a lot of things that takes a lot of time and a lot of record keeping in order to do this. We have an online record keeping system called AET, which is where they put everything from money to time spent in the barn to anything you can think of. It's all done through a website. And it can get pretty tedious. AET, some students do not like, and I can assure you can talk to some of the kids up front, and they will tell you, I do not like AET. But that's what we have to do, and these students go above and beyond to be able to make sure that's filled out in order to present these proficiencies. So I'm going to start with Christy Heddings. Christy competed in the dairy production entrepreneurship proficiency area. The objective of Christy's SAT is to raise high indexing productive cows that compete well in multiple housing types. Her focus has always been on cows, with competitive heifers being an added bonus. She is currently working to improve breeding intervals and efficiency by utilizing biometric trackers on her replacement heifers and dry cows, with the intent to introduce the trackers into the milking herd. Please join me in a round of applause for our dairy production entrepreneurship proficiency award winner, Christy Heddings. The next individual is Hannah Solomon. For those that don't know Hannah, she is a very busy girl that likes to do a lot of things. She actually competed in 3 different proficiency areas this year, that being sheep production, veterinary science, and accounting. We were fortunate enough, Hannah is going to be going across stage at the end of this month to hopefully place, or she's in the top 4. Hopefully we can pull out a victory after 3 years now of submitting. Yeah, so we're hoping that we have some luck in Columbus later on this month. But I'm going to start with her sheep production proficiency. Over the past several years, Hannah has carried on her family's tradition of raising crossbred sheep for market and meat. She has sold over 50 market lambs in the past 5 years to 4-H and FFA families that have traveled to several different states. Hannah takes pride in offering quality lambs at an affordable price. For veterinary science project, over the past 5 years, Hannah has worked with Dr. Charles Wingfield at Wingfield Animal Clinic Dr. Wakefield is a small practice veterinarian in Urbana, Ohio. He has not only taught Hannah about communicable diseases, blood diagnostics, animal welfare, but one of the key aspects, client communication. Her accounting. She has learned a strong knowledge of accuracy and organization that is crucial in keeping Hannah's record books complete. Over the past 5 years, Hannah has gained an understanding of money management and how it pertains to her SAE projects, which will help her with her future goals. Let's give a round of applause to our 3 proficiency area winner, Hannah Sullivan. Thank you. Will our Vice President, Evie Reedman, please come to present our chapter's charitable gift?
Good morning, everyone. Here at FFA, we talk a lot about leadership, personal growth, and career success. But there's another value woven into everything we do, service. Service is not just a line in our motto of serving, learning to serve, it's a way of life. It's the belief that our skills, our time, and our resources are meant to be shared with the others for good. This year, our chapter has lived that out in a powerful way. We have donated $700 to the Ronald McDonald House. When we give, we are not just helping someone in the moment, we are investing in the future. The scholarship you help fund, it might launch the next agricultural innovator. The meal you help provide, it might help a child learn and dream. The time you volunteer might inspire someone to step up and volunteer. Generosity is contagious, and it starts with us. Thank you. Will Cullen Burns come to present his retiring address?
Now that my time at FFA comes to a close, I'd like to take a step back and look at what FFA has done for me. FFA has been such a teacher for me over these past few years. It has taught me lessons about leadership and gave me experiences in multiple different areas of agriculture. I am proud to say that I have served this chapter as a student advisor and am looking forward to what is to come in the future. Thank you to all my fellow officers, classmates, and my advisor for making these past 4 years ones to remember. Thank you. Will our historian, Kayla Stanley, please come up to present our soil judging awards.
The agricultural soil CDE is designed to test a student's ability to apply skills to real-world nature systems. Students have to evaluate land and soil and make decisions when faced with soil-related issues that affect agricultural production. The team was the 6th in the district, and Cooper Phelps was our highest scorer on the team. Soil judging team members for 2026 include Cohen Burns, Andy Agner, Carter Woody, Cooper Phelps, and Reed Phelps. And our outstanding soil judger for 2026 is Cooper Phelps. Will our treasurer, Ava Lammers, come up to present our job interview team? The Ohio Job Interview CDE is designed for FFA members to practice and demonstrate the skills needed in seeking employment in all areas of agriculture. Each part of this event stimulates real-world experience that students will have in the future, such as writing letters, resumes, and follow-up letters, as well as participating in an in-person interview. This year, we had many eager participants and did well in our job interview contest. 3 out of 4 participants advanced to district level, where there was tough competition. The freshman job interview participant was Vivi Lance. The sophomore job interview participant was Stephanie Headings. The junior job interview participant was Christy Headings. And for the senior class, Kayla Stanley. The outstanding job interview participant is Kayla Stanley.
present Animal Management CDE.
Will all of the animal management CDE participants please come up? The Animal Management Career Development Event is a CDE which aims to provide students the opportunity to demonstrate knowledge and skills associated with companion animals in the pet industry. Students are challenged to identify different animal types, identify different breeds of these animals, as well as knowing how to restrain them. Chloe Nickel advanced to the state competition and placed 29th in the state. The animal management team members include Chloe Nickel, Hannah Niehaus, and Kayla Hoover. The star animal management member is Chloe Nickel. Will our student advisor, Cohen Burns, come up to present our novice parliamentary procedure team?
Our novice parliamentary team did a great job this year, placing first in the sub-districts and advancing to the state contest. The team would like to thank Wayne Dellinger for offering advice to these students. The novice parliamentary procedure team members for 2026 include Wesley Burns, Case Burns, Vivi Lance, Audrey Longers, Allie Stats, Carter Woody, Anthony D., Laney Kiefer, and Brody Schultz. Our outstanding novice parliamentarian for 2026 is Wesley Burns. We'll have historian Kayla Stanley come to present our parliamentary procedure team.
Our novice parliamentary team did a great job this year, placing first in sub-districts and advanced to the state contest. Our parliamentary team did a great job this year, placing first in sub-districts, second at the district level, and top 10 in the state. The team would like to thank Wayne and Travis Dellinger for coaching them and helping them be successful this year. The advanced parliamentary procedure team members for 2026 include Andy Agner, Gavin Martel, Cooper Phelps, Reed Phelps, Christy Hayes, Eager Reedman, and Stephanie Hayes. And the outstanding parliamentarian for 2026 is Reed Phelps. Will our Sentinel Reed Phelps come up to present our food science?
Would all the food science participants please come to the stage? The food science CE requires participants to have an in-depth understanding of food product development, food presentation, and food safety issues. Participants also use their sensory skills to identify and solve problems. The team placed second in the sub-district competition, leading into districts where they placed fourth behind three very competitive teams, two being the top three at the state contest. The 2026 food science team members include Lexi Grant, Christy Headings, Ava Longers, Chloe Nickel, and Drew Soul. The outstanding food science participant for 2026 is Chloe Nickel. Will reporter Addison Look come to present our Ag Power team?
All the Ag Power participants, please come to the stage. In agricultural power diagnostics, students need to assess and have the ability to identify and repair malfunctions in agricultural and industrial power equipment. Mirroring the skills needed in agricultural and industrial technician roles. Members of the Ag Power CDE team are Andy Agner, Cohen Burns, Cooper Phelps, Ethan Berger, Noah Burns, Cooper Keiss, and Tony Zinkovich. The star Ag Power member is Andy Agner. Will our secretary, Lexi Grant, come up to present our nursery and landscape team?
Will all those who participate in nursery and landscape please come forward? The Nursery and Landscape CDE is an educational activity designed as a practical method of teaching students to identify various horticultural plants, seeds, insects, and diseases that affect the nursery and landscape industry. This CDE may also encourage and prepare the student to be successful in achieving certification offered by the nursery and landscape industry. Members of the CDE team are Kaylin Stanley, Cohen Burns, Andy Agner, and Sawyer Smith. The outstanding nursery and landscape participant is Kaylin Stanley. Will our student advisor, Cohen Burns, come up to present our public speaking team?
Advanced Prepared Public Speaking is a CDE which contestants prepare and deliver a 6 to 8 minute speech on an agricultural related topic of their choice. Participants research their topic, write and rehearse their speech, and then present it to a panel of judges, and then answer follow-up questions based on the content of the presentation. Reed placed both first at the sub and district level, which earned him a spot in the state finals. There, Reed made it out of his room, earning a spot in the finals. Reed ended up second in the state of Ohio and will compete in Massachusetts at the Big E in September. Our advanced prepared speaker is Reed Phelps. Beginning prepared public speaking is a CD which contestants prepare and deliver a 5 to 7 minute speech on an ag-related topic of their choice. Participants then research their topic, write and rehearse their speech, and present it to a panel of judges, and then answer follow-up questions based on the content of the presentation. Stephanie placed first at the sub-district and moved on to the district contest. Our beginning prepared speaker is Stephanie Atkins. Our outstanding public speaker is Reed Phelps. Will our Vice President here come up to present our general and econ judging teams?
General livestock judging CDEs are to help students develop skills in evaluating livestock and making decisions based on sound breeding and industry standards. The team placed 27th out of 196 teams. Members of the CDE team are Members of the CDE are Case Burns, McLean Burns, Leslie Burns, Anthony D, Caleb Hoffman, Laney Kiefer, Zach Niehaus, Max Russo, Brody Schultz, Allison Hayes, Cooper Keiss, Lexi Grant, Sydney Nickel, Cooper Phelps, Colin Burns, Colin Sachs, and Addison Love. Our outstanding general livestock judge is Cooper Phelps, who placed 29th out of 966 individuals. Will our equine judging CDE come to the stage? Equine judging CDE is a competitive event in agriculture education where students evaluate and place horses based on conformation and performance. The team had a successful year, placing top 10 in several conferences, including a second place finish at Wilmington and 7th overall at Indiana with only 3 competitors. Members of the CDE team are Cindy Keeley, Vivi Vance, Hannah Niehaus, Caitlin Oberg, and Sawyer Smith. Our outstanding equine judge is Hannah Niehaus. Will our sentinel Reed Phelps come to the stage?
Will all the participants in the dairy judging CDE please come to the stage? The Ohio Dairy Judging CDE is an educational activity that teaches students to identify quality dairy cattle when presented in a dairy show fashion. Students are found in pedigree evaluations, sire selections, a written test, placing classes, and class questions. The team placed 8th at the state competition and will compete in the state finals this coming Friday. The 2026 dairy judging team members include Audrey Lammers, Allie Stats, Stephanie Headings, Christy Headings, Ava Lammers, Andy Agner, Mason Roush, and Evangeline Reed. The outstanding dairy judge is to be determined after the state finals. Will our Assistant Secretary, Christy Headings, come up to present our poultry judge?
In our poultry judging CDE, the birds are judged on the factors of persistence, intensity, health, and boredom. This year, Chloe Nickel placed 6th at the state contest and will compete at the state finals as an individual this coming Friday. Our participants are Chloe Nickel, Amelia Nickel, and Clara Andrews. The outstanding judge for poultry this year is Chloe Nickel. Will our assistant reporter, Sydney Nickel, come up to present our agronomy?
In the agronomy CDE, members apply their knowledge of crops, soils, pests, and plant science. Students identify seeds, diagnose crop issues, and make agronomic recommendations, preparing them for careers in agriculture. We competed in the state contest on March 28th and placed 15th. We will now recognize our agronomy team member for the 2026 season. Would Reed Phelps please come up to the stage? Will Mr. Nickel come forward to present the Tom and Pat Nickel Scholarship, Jimmy Bondre Award, and the Outstanding Shop Award?
At this time, let's just take a short little 2-minute break. If you need to go refill a beverage, use the restroom real quick. We'll go ahead and do this time before presenting some new awards and also some legacy kind of awards we do here. So if you need to use the restroom, grab a drink, take the time to do that now, and we'll continue on with the program.
I don't think there is.
Yeah. Maybe the jug in the far right.
Okay.
All right. Tell them to let me know when they want to listen to them. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Time's ticking. What you looking at today?
You can go ahead and take your seats, please. We are going to go ahead and continue on with today's program. This year we are introducing something new into the banquet. It is the Tom and Pat Nickel Legacy Scholarship. It was established to honor the enduring commitment of Tom and Fairbanks FFA alumnus class of 1975 and the late Pat Nickel to the youth of Union County, particularly those involved in agriculture and the Fairbanks FFA chapter. Tom and Pat were and still are avid supporters of the Union County Junior Fair and the livestock sale, as well as big supporters of any and all Fairbanks athletic teams. Please join me in welcoming Tom Nickel to present this scholarship.
Thanks, Keegan. First off, I'd like to congratulate all the award winners this morning. Great job, well deserved. I'd also like to thank all the parents for all of your hard work and support for your kid to achieve these awards. Thank you. Now to those who applied for this scholarship. Best of luck and congratulations on your next journey. We as evaluators had a very hard time determining a winner. After many text messages, phone calls, and personal meetings, we finally all agreed to one individual. So the recipient of the first ever Tom and Pat Nickel Legacy Scholarship goes to Andy Agner. Andy will be attending the Ohio State University and study ag business. Congratulations, Andy.
Now I'd like to welcome up an award we've given out for several years. Please welcome Jim Bondre and Julie Owens to the stage to present today's Jimmy Bondre Award.
Hello, everybody. I also would like to recognize somebody, and that is the people that cooked that wonderful breakfast. Can we get them a round of applause? 22 years ago, our son went across this stage as an FFA member and a graduate. 19 years ago, he got killed in a car wreck. And Mr. Riddle came up with the award that 18 years ago we started, being a mechanics award, somebody who loves the shop, somebody who's contagious about fixing their big truck. And so we've been doing this for quite a while now, and we like it. And this year's winner is Cooper Keiss. his big truck. We hear that he really is a mechanic kind of guy. And Cooper, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Bondre and Mrs. Owens, for doing that today and representing the Jimmy Bondre Award. The next award, the individual that is presented this award cannot be here today, but the next award is the Outstanding Shop Award. This is for an individual who, kind of just like the Jimmy Bondre Award, but more specifically to woodworking. This individual has taken kind of pride in projects, doing a lot of different things, always asking questions, and always being willing to learn. This person has kind of taken their next steps and has really changed a lot from their freshman year until their sophomore year. So although this individual is not here today, the Outstanding Shop Award will be presented to Mr. Noah Burns. Will Caitlin Stanley please come forward to present her retiring address?
As my time at FFA comes to an end, I'd like to reflect on all that I've gained from these 4 years. I've gained valuable experience, leadership skills, and new friendships along the way. I'm grateful for the opportunity to lead this chapter as reporter and then now historian. I'm proud of all we have accomplished as a chapter and grateful for the learning moments along the way. Thank you to my fellow officers, advisor, and members for making this experience the best it can be. The lessons and experiences I have gained as an FFA member will stay with me for a lifetime. Thank you. Will our President Andy Agner come up to present our Green Hand degree recipients?
Will all our first-year members please come to the left side of the stage? We are proud to recognize our first-year FFA members. They have been actively involved in their first year of FFA. They have participated in various CEs and chapter activities throughout the year. They also took an online test that challenged their knowledge on both FFA, Ohio, and national. The team placed 25th out of 165 teams. We are proud to have them as our newest members of our chapter and welcome them to the program with these Green Hand degrees. The 2025-2026 Green Hand class includes Case Burns, McLean Burns, Wesley Burns, Anthony Heath, Sidney Dooley, Caleb Hoffman, Asher Hopsople, Zachary Niehaus, Lainey Kiefer, Audrey Longers, Max Rousseau, Brody Schultz, Allie Sachs, Carter Woody, and Greer Wagner. The Green Hand Trivia Award for 2026 is presented to Allie Sachs. Please congratulate our Green Hand degree recipients one more time for their hard work this year. Will our assistant reporter, Sydney Nickel, come up and present our chapter degree recipients.
Would all the second-year FFA members please come up to the front and step forward when your name is called? We are proud to recognize our chapter degree recipients. These members have shown active membership for 2 years to earn their chapter degree and have served as role models and leaders for the younger members to follow. The 2025 chapter degree recipients are Ethan Berger, Tony Zikovich, Stephanie Heddings, Allison Hayes, Tyler Ketter, Noah Burns, and Cooper Heiss. Congratulations to our chapter degree recipients. So I will ask the come to present our state degree recognition. At this time, we would like to recognize our 2026 state degree recipients. Will those members please come forward to join us on stage? The state FFA degree is the highest honor a member can earn from the Ohio FFA organization. This prestigious award reflects years of dedication, hard work, and excellence in agricultural education and FFA involvement. Students receiving their state degree have been dedicated members of the Fairbanks FFA chapter. They have regularly attended meetings, participated in FFA activities, and demonstrated strong leadership throughout their membership. Each recipient has maintained an outstanding record book and completed more than 25 hours of community service. In addition, these members have competed in career development events, achieving success beyond the national level, and have represented our chapter at both the Ohio FFA Convention and the National FFA Convention. As your name is called, please step forward to be recognized. We kindly ask you to hold all applause until all the recipients have been announced. Thank you. Camden Barchet. Camden is the daughter of Dale and Claudia Barchet. She's completed the following CDEs: extemporaneous public speaking, prepared public speaking, and parliamentary procedure. Her SAE project is landscape management at the Ridge Golf Course. Evie Reed. Evie is the daughter of Jeff and Lori Reed. She's competed in the following CDEs: dairy judging, prepared public speaking, and advanced parlor prep. Her SAEs include dairy cattle and swine production entrepreneurship. Caitlin Stanley. Caitlin is the daughter of Devin and Tracy Stanley. She's competed in the following CDEs: job interview, nursery and landscape, general livestock judging, and ag power diagnostics. Her SAEs include swine entrepreneurship. Cone Burns. Cone is the son of Nathan and Kia Burns. He has competed in the following CDEs: general livestock judging, ag power diagnostics, nursery and landscaping. His SAEs include a paid placement at Burns Farms. Lexi Grant. Lexi is the daughter of David and Lori Grant. She has competed in the following CDs: general livestock judging, food science, and novice barley prep. Her SAEs include market goat and market dairy feeder production entrepreneurship. Sydney Nickel. Sydney is the daughter of Chris and Sherry Nickel. She has participated in novice barley pro and general livestock judging. Her SAEs include the sheep and cattle production. Sydney also works at Lanner's Pumpkin Farm in Delaware, Ohio. Christy Headings. Christy is the daughter of Dennis and Rebecca Headings. She's participated in the following CDEs: dairy judging, job interview, food science, soil judging, novice parlor pro, and advanced parlor pro. Her SAE is dairy production. Reed Phelps. Reed is the son of Brian and Summer Phelps. He's competed in the following CDEs: soil judging, creed speaking, parliamentary procedure, livestock judging, prepared public speaking, and agronomy. His SAE is market goat production. Cooper Phelps. Cooper is the son of Brian and Summer Phelps. He has competed in the following CDEs: livestock judging, soil judging, and parliamentary procedure. His SAE is beef production. Drew Sword. Drew is the son of Jonathan and Laura Sword. He has competed in the following CDEs: novice parliamentary procedure and food science. His SAEs involve the development, exhibiting, and selling of market swine. All of these members will receive their state degrees at the Ohio FFA Convention this year. Please join me in congratulating our 2025 state degree recipients. I want to start with a story some of you may have heard before, but you probably don't know the real story. When I was little, my cousin Kara was riding in the combine when it caught fire. As she got out, she threw me her American Girl. And when I caught it, its head popped right off. If you knew my family back then, you probably know that that dog seen better days. The same cousin Kara later became our chapter president, and thankfully she handed down the chapter much better than that dog. Over the past few years, our chapter has gone through a lot of change. With Mr. Nichols stepping in as I began my time as an officer, we had to rethink how we operated.
We leaned on our traditions and our community while also learning to embrace change. I've grown up in this community my entire life as the fourth generation FFA member. But it wasn't until I joined FFA that I truly understood the support behind it. I wouldn't be here without my family, our advisors, or the many people who give their time, resources, and encouragement to this chapter. Thank you. For our members, get involved. Don't just be a part of FFA, commit to it. Step into leadership, grow, and leave your mark. If you remember anything, let it be this. Leave the chapter better than you found it, and stay connected to the community that makes it all possible. Will our Secretary, Lexi Grant, come up to present our American degree recipient?
There is 15 minutes left in our silent auction, so if you want to bid on those items, go now. And then will all of our American Degree Award winners please come forward along with their parents. It is my honor to announce the following people who will receive their American FFA degree. They have all worked hard over the years to put in not only their time, but Mr. Nickel and all the people who have helped them and or supported them throughout their journey. The 2026 American Degree Award winners are as follows. Addison Grant. Addison is the daughter of David and Lori Grant. Her SAEs include exhibiting market goats at the county fair and working at Langer's Pumpkin Farm. Addison is currently studying nursing at Wright State University and hopes to become a nurse practitioner in the future. She would like to thank Mr. Riddle and Mr. Nickel for their guidance and support throughout their time at FFA. Addison would also like to thank her family for always encouraging her and supporting her every step of the way. Cadence Kites. Cadence is the daughter of Greg and Courtney Kites. Her SAEs include Kites Livestock Farm and county fair projects, such as breeding hogs, and market sheep. She's studying veterinary medicine at Columbus State. Cadence would like to thank her parents and grandparents and hosts for supporting her and allowing her to be involved with agriculture. She would also like to thank Mr. Riddle and Mr. Nickel for being such good mentors, helping with all the behind the scenes and working for her degree and everything involving agriculture. Hannah Sullivan. Hannah is the daughter of Chris and Liz Sullivan. Her SAEs include Wingfield Animal Clinic, CLC Club Lambs, and multiple county and state fair projects. She is studying nursing at Wright State University to become a pediatric oncology nurse and plans to further her education to become a certified nurse anesthetist. Hannah would like to thank Mr. Riddle and Mr. Nickel for all the help they provided over the years, not only for her American degree, but also for her proficiencies. She would also like to thank her parents, brother, and grandparents, because without her family, none of this would have been possible. Please join me in congratulating our American Degree Award winners. Will Mr. Nickel please come up to present our chapter awards?
Sorry, I forgot one more. We are going to start today. This is kind of a fun little piece for me. It allows me to kind of sit back and evaluate kind of how the year has gone. And it allows me to select some individuals that I believe should be recognized for the hard work and effort that they put in throughout the year. It's not easy coming to these decisions. This is probably one of the largest freshman class we've had in quite some time. All put in a lot of effort, all kind of went out of their comfort zones and tried new things. What I love so much about the freshman class coming in is you can kind of gauge what can I get these kids interested in. And these kids this year, they did a lot of different competitions through CDE events. They put themselves out there. They attended meetings. They did a lot of other things to better themselves, not only as a person, but also become a better member of the FFA. It came down to two individuals for the Star Green Hand Award. And for the Star Green Hand Award, this is for our overall freshman of the year, kind of. It's like a freshman of the year award. The individual that receives this award, for those of you that are in class with this individual, she has a lot of jokes. She has a lot of jokes. She asks me every day how I slept the night before. It brings a smile to my face every day. Not only does she do that, she competed in a lot of different CDs. She competed in parliamentary procedure, job interview. She did equine judging. She put herself out there. She wanted to get better, and she was also always asking, what can she do to become a better FFA member, to do better in competition, etc., etc. So without further ado, this year's Star Greenhand Award is presented to Vivi Lance. If you guys don't get the drift already, we have an outstanding sophomore award next. This individual, the sophomore is a smaller class. I'm not saying there's a few individuals in there. Sorry, let me regather my thoughts. There are not as many individuals in the sophomore class as there are in that freshman class. Getting some of them to want to try new things is kind of hard. We got some kind of hard-headed individuals in that class. But it keeps me on my toes every single day, and that's what keeps my life exciting, is being able to deal with that second period class every day and continuing on. There's a lot of individuals in that class that compete in several different competitions, whether that's one, whether that's 3 or 4. There's one individual that stands out to me as just an overall great candidate. She's going to be a great FFA member. She already is a great FFA member, involves herself in a lot, not just in FFA, but also the entire school. So this year's Outstanding Sophomore Award is presented to Stephanie Hayes. This next individual, this is the Outstanding Junior Award. I have a lot of individuals in that class that do a lot of different things. You'll see here coming up, there's going to be a lot of those individuals that I'll call to that junior class that are going to serve on my officer team next year. It's going to be a great group. There's a lot of good kids in that class. It was kind of a tough decision in this kind of race too. You have 4, 5, 6 individuals that I think are deserving of this award. When I sit back and look overall, who put in the effort, who kind of spread out their talents and wanted to learn new things, kind of branch out and kind of explore the horizon a little bit. FFA is an opportunity to be able to kind of find something that you may not think you're interested in, but trying it out and then kind of going from there. You never know what kind of avenues or pathways you can go down just trying out something new, and that's just life. So with that being said, your Outstanding Junior Award for this year is presented to Christy Hayes. My next award is my Outstanding Senior Award. And this is also another large class that it's going to be sad to see go. It was my first group of juniors. They taught me a lot my first year. And they helped me become a better teacher. In year 2, it's been a lot smoother. And it's a great group to be able to work with and kind of carry on what we're trying to build here at Fairbanks. So they've allowed me to kind of go from there and allow me to build not only just those on my officer team, but those in the class as well. There's a lot of individuals that are also deserving of this award. This was probably the toughest of all the choices that I had to make, just because there's so many that deserve this award. When I go back to it, I kind of think to myself, in participation, their effort, showing up, doing everything, who do I believe deserves this award? And when I come back to think of it, I was between 2 people. And when I looked at kind of the fine print, the nitty-gritty details, I had to come up with a decision at some point. And This individual just kind of stood out to me in everything they do. They're hard worker, they're balancing a lot from work to internships to a lot of other various things going on in life. So without further ado, this year's Outstanding Senior Award is presented to Cohen Burns. The next award we have is an Outstanding Leadership Award. This individual has improved tremendously. I've known this individual for quite some time. She used to be a shy little girl. Now you can come up and she's grown tremendously. She's helped me out a lot this year. She's taken on a pretty large and substantial role in helping me every day, no matter what it is, making sure she's getting things done in a timely manner. Just an overall good leader, and that's what we're trying to raise here through not just our program, but also the school. We're trying to put leaders back into our community to help them succeed and be successful in life. So without further ado, this year's Outstanding Leadership Award is presented to Ms. Addison Willett. Now we're kind of into some bigger awards when it comes to kind of the FFA realm. These can go from chapter to state to a national level. The first one I'm going to present is your Star Chapter Bag Placement. This individual, when you go back and I talk about AET again, the record-keeping system that we have, that's what helps me make a large part of my decision. This person is spread out in a lot of different activities through, I think when I went back and looked, there's like 5 or 6 different projects that she's actively involved in. Whether that's raising animals, or doing other things. She's very involved. She's keeping her records up to date. She has her state degree. There's a lot of qualities of this individual that just makes it kind of an easy decision for me to be our chapter star at placement for their chapter this year. This award is presented to Hannah Niehaus. The next award that I have is the Chapter Agribusiness Award. This one is for an individual who has excelled in the business aspect of industries, no matter what it is. This individual is someone actually I look up to. Hard work, dedication. There's a lot of things that this individual does that kind of it just shocks me. This individual works all the time, hardworking. He wants to get in and get out and provide the best service possible. This individual started kind of his own business. He talks to me all the time about different jobs he's getting, whether that be landscaping, whether that be concrete jobs, no matter what it is, he's going to put his mind to it and he's going to get it done. He brings in shop projects all the time, and he kind of helps others kind of with their vehicles and other things that they might need help with. And so this one, again, was a pretty easy decision for me. The Chapter Star Agribusiness Award winner is Colin Stats. Now for my last one, Star Chapter Farmer. This is what I consider to be one of the most prestigious awards we give out here tonight. That's not downgrading any award we gave. We're here to support and kind of honor the achievements that our students have done. But this one, I believe, is kind of the one that takes the cake over all of them. It's going to an individual who's very deserving of this. This individual works on a farm, right? Balances 2 or 3 different internships. It's hard to keep track of sometimes. And it's kind of, like I said, these Star Awards were kind of an easy grab for me. When you look at her AET, when you look at the kind of just depth and knowledge of what she has in so many different areas, it just makes it a no-brainer pick. The Star Chapter Farmer, like I said, is an individual who's very deserving of it. You have a broad kind of concept of everything agriculture, whether it comes how to work with animals, right, large and small, how to take care of them, how to own and operate your own business, how to manage money. There's a lot of qualities that this individual has that are kind of go directly in hand with the Chapter Star Farmer. So I'm proud to present this award to Chloe Nickel. Will our Vice President, Evie Reedman, please present our honorary degree recipient?
At this time, we will begin our honorary degree ceremony. It is always a pleasure to receive honorary members into the FFA. The purpose of the ceremony is to recognize from time to time the efforts of others made on our behalf. Ms. Secretary, please read the section of the National Constitution which provides for our honorary membership. Honorary membership. Farmers, school superintendents, principals, members of boards of education, chapter advisors, teachers, staff members in agricultural education, business people, and others who are helping to advance agricultural education in FFA and who are rendered outstanding service, may be elected to honorary membership by a majority vote of the members present at any regular meeting or convention. Ms. Secretary, will you introduce those who are ready to receive this honor? So this guest was not able to make it with us today. She is currently sick, but I am pleased to read the following name, Dr. Diane Sneak. You have earned honorary membership into the Fairbanks FFA for your work and dedication to the FFA school and agriculture community. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. As I stand here tonight, I'm hit with many emotions. Sadness, joy, gratitude, but most of all, I'm hit with the disbelief that such a strong part of my life is coming to an end. For 4 years, I participated in many CDs. I branched out, tried new things, and made so many friendships through this journey. 4 years ago today, if you would have told me that I was going to do parliamentary procedure and enjoy it, nonetheless also become our chapter vice president, I would have looked at you in utter disbelief. FFA is more than an organization. It is independence, courage, and it is a family. It is a place where I learned leadership is not just shown through words, but through actions. It is the commitment to helping and serving others before yourself. Now, as I look back at my time in FFA, it has been more than just an extracurricular activity for me, but an experience that has shaped me into the person I am today. From competing in CDEs, participating in community service, and serving on every opportunity has taught me valuable lessons about patience, persistence, and communication. The experience I have gotten from FFA has given me a strong work ethic and the understanding the value of giving back to our community. I have made memories I will cherish forever. FFA has given me the experiences and skills to make a difference in this world. As I prepare for my next chapter in life, I know the lessons I have learned in FFA will stay with me forever. I am beyond grateful for the memories, the skills, and the experience FFA has given. To Mr. Riddle, thank you for being there in the beginning of my FFA experience, for always being willing to help, and of course making jokes with me. I've missed you dearly and will miss you seeing you around at fair. To Ms. Nickel, thank you for your support and encouragement along my FFA journey. You have pushed me in so many ways in the last 2 years. To my friends and family, thank you for being there with me throughout my journey, whether that was cheering me on for insight or helping me get ready on show day. Helping me with my last minute project ideas or just simply being there when I needed to talk. Your support has been everything to me, and I could not have done it without you. To all the members sitting in the audience tonight, I encourage you to live in every moment. Step outside your comfort zone. Try new things, make new friends, take any risk, and never be afraid because you have a community right behind you. Thank you. Will Camden Bartow come up to present our officer recognition?
At this time, I would like to ask the current officer team and their parents to please come to the front of the room. Every year, our FFA officers expose our chapter to new ways of leadership and allow us to grow in many different ways. From planning various leadership activities to assisting other members with their SAEs and CDEs, our officers are truly indispensable in their ways of leadership and service to our community. It is with great pride that I recognize the retiring officers. Our chaplain, Cooper Phelps, son of Brian and Summer Phelps. Our Assistant Secretary, Christy Headings, daughter of Dennis and Rebecca Headings. Our Parliamentarian, Chloe Nickel, daughter of John and Jody Nickel. Our Historian, Caitlin Stanley, daughter of Devin and Tracy Stanley. Our Sentinel, Reed Phelps, son of Brian and Summer Phelps. Our Student Advisor, Cohen Burns, son of Nathan and Kia Burns. Our reporter, Addison Willett, daughter of Eddie and Amanda Willett. Our assistant reporter, Sydney Nickel, daughter of Chris and Sherry Nickel. Our treasurer, Ava Lammers, daughter of Chris and Liz Lammers. Our assistant treasurer, Clara Andrews, daughter of Becky and Jim Andrews. Our secretary, Lexi Grant, daughter of Dave and Lori Grant. Our vice president, Evie Reedman, daughter of Jeff and Lori Reedman. And our president, Andy Agner, son of Angel and Kelly Agner. Congratulations, officers, on a great year, and thank you for your contributions to this chapter. Please join me in thanking these officers and their parents for all their commitment and support to our chapter throughout their FFA careers.
I just want to take a second. This officer team, coming in my second year, last year allowed me to learn how I kind of wanted to run things. This officer team kind of took off with what I wanted to do. At times they need a little bit of motivation, but they're high school kids, right? And my goal as an advisor, my opinion, is to advise those students and teach them the things that they need in order to be successful in life. And I thought that this group did a great job. It was a very large group, a lot of voices and opinions. It kind of got chaotic at times, but I think we did a really good job of kind of reining things in, being able to be the most productive that we could. So again, all of you, thank you for everything you did this year. It's truly appreciated. Parents, Thank you for giving the time for your kids to be able to hang out with me all the time and being able to do all the events that we do. It's greatly appreciated. You guys are the rock stars of this group, allowing your kids to do what they do. So thank you again.
Parents of the current officer team, please remain on the stage as the officers would like to personally thank you.
Mom and Dad, thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for putting up with all the turkeys in the bathroom and always supporting all my interests and giving me independence. Thank you for always supporting me and raising me to be a good person. I love you. Thank you.
Mom and Dad, I want to thank you for all that you have taught me about agriculture and farming in my life. I really appreciate all the time and effort you put into helping me with my steers and taking care of me, or taking me to all the shows throughout the years. Thanks for taking the time to drive me around to and from FFA events and competitions, even though you're both very busy. I am grateful for all your support you have given me throughout the years to help me succeed in FFA and in life.
Mom and Dad, thank you for exposing me to FFA and the agricultural industry. I have learned so much in the past 3 years from my involvement in FFA, and I'm beyond grateful to have the opportunity to grow my passion in agriculture. Thank you for all the things you've done behind the scenes, from driving me to early morning Carter Pro practices to late nights spent on CD prep. You both have helped me in more ways than I can count. I wouldn't be where I am today without both your support. Thank you.
Mom and Dad, thank you for everything you've done to support me throughout my FFA journey. You both have helped push me out of my comfort zone and encouraged me to try new things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. Your unwavering support and encouragement is something I'm eternally grateful for. Thank you for bringing me up in the world of agriculture and teaching me the value of hard work and determination. I wouldn't be the person I am today without the both of you. Thank you, and I love you.
I'd like to recognize and thank the two most important people in my life. Two people who have fully supported me and encouraged me in everything that I do. Two people who want me to be the most successful person I can be. Mom, Dad, thank you. Thank you for always challenging me to be the best I can be in everything that I set out to do. Whether that be FFA, showing goats, working, or playing sports. You instilled in me a desire to be great, and has driven me in all that I've done. Thank you for always providing for me. You've given me everything I could need, and the best life I could dream of. And I know you both have done your best to give me this life. Thank you for everything you put in my life, all the effort, the time, the money, and the energy. Nothing I'll ever do will ever repay this. All I can say is, you're the best parents I can imagine having. And because of you, I'm the man that I am today. I'm truly blessed to have you in my life. So thank you. I love you.
Mom and Dad, thank you so much for everything you do. You both have always been there, above and beyond for me, through my high school years, and especially in FFA. You have always been by my side, my biggest supporters through my years in 4-H and also FFA. You've taught me valuable lessons that come with responsibility and independence for that, independence, and for that I will forever be grateful. I'd also like to thank my Grandpa Jerry. Grandpa, thank you so much for everything you have done. You have given me an outlet into the agricultural world and have taught me many lessons which I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Thank you so very much, Mom, Dad, and Grandpa.
Dear Mom and Dad, I want to thank you for everything you have done and given me, including hauling me and my horse to numerous shows, for enduring the long days and nights that it takes to raise and show an animal. I want to thank you for your unwavering support and love. You have always pushed me to do my best, and I am forever grateful and love you very much. Thank you.
Mom and Dad, thank you for the late nights, the early mornings, for the long days, and for all the time you spent supporting what I care about, especially my needs.
The most important thing you gave me was room to figure things out on my own. You allowed me to make mistakes, but you were always there to help me learn from them. You never pressured me about FFA, but you always made sure I knew how proud of you were of me. That meant more than I could put into words. I wouldn't be where I am today without you. I know it wasn't always easy or fun, but you always showed up. Everything I've been able to do is because of your support, your patience, and most of all, your belief in me. And even though the disagreements, the stress, and any inconvenience showing might have caused along the way, I wouldn't change a thing. FFA made me who I am today, but that wouldn't be possible without your support. I love you both so much.
Mom and Dad, I'm so grateful for everything I've done to support me throughout my journey in FFA. My passion for both showing sheep and cattle wouldn't be what it is without you taking the time to teach me when things were hard. Thank you for always being there to help me during the early mornings and late nights, whether it was in the barn working for the sheep or taking care of my cows. Everything you have done to help me has not, as an FFA member, but as a person, and will always carry these lessons with me.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for supporting me in my journey in FFA. Thank you for teaching me the importance of a good attitude and putting up with me on the days I have a bad one. I appreciate all you do in the barn, helping when I'm in sports, and thank you for my FFA journey. Mom and Dad, thank you for everything you have done to help me achieve my goals in FFA over the years. You have both gave me the experiences that have shaped me into the person I am today. I can't begin to thank you for all of the support and love you give, whether that's putting up with my attitude after a long day in the barn or helping feed my animals when I'm gone. I want to thank you both for all the help you have given me to be successful in FFA and pushing me to be successful in everything I do.
Mom and Dad, thank you for everything you have done to help me in my FFA journey over the years. You both have helped give me the experiences that have shaped me to the person I am today. I wouldn't have the love for the dairy industry if it wasn't for both of you showing me support at a young age. I can't begin to thank you for all of your support you've given me in 4-H and FFA. From the early mornings and late nights and driving me all around all year to shows and flying and hosting conventions, there are no words to express how grateful I am for both of you and all the help you have given me to be successful in FFA and everyday life. I love you both very much.
I would like to thank my parents for introducing me into the world of agriculture and showing me the endless possibilities within the field. I would also like to thank my sister for showing me what FFA is. Lastly, thank you for giving me the opportunity to participate in FFA and be involved with the chapter. Without all of these people, I would not be in the position I am today. Thank you. You guys. The new officer elected to the office. As a high school chapter of mine is coming to an end, one of my most memorable experiences was my involvement in agriculture, and more specifically, FFA. FFA has been a monumental part of my life and has taught me many lessons on how I should and will live my life as I grow older. I would like to personally thank Mr. Riddle and Mr. Nickel for giving me the opportunities and experiences within FFA to excel. I would also like to thank my parents for allowing me to participate in FFA and supporting me along the way. Lastly, I would like to thank my fellow FFA members for accepting me and allowing me to lead them throughout this year. Thank you, Fairbanks FFA. Will Chloe Nickel come start our new officer induction ceremony?
The parliamentarian. Allison Hicks. As parliamentarian-elect, your duty is to serve as an advisor and consultant to the President and members on procedural matters. You keep your possession a copy of the Robert Rules of Orders, our Constitution and bylaws, and the official FFA number.
The Sentinel. Cooper Phelps. Sentinel elect. Your duties include welcoming our friends, caring for the meeting room and FFA equipment, providing for the comfort of our members and guests. It is also your duty to assist in conducting meetings and ceremonies. Ava Lammers. As student advisor-elect, you've been elected by the rest of us based on your knowledge and wisdom that you possess and will contribute to the FFA chapter. Your duties are to offer accurate, knowledgeable, and wise advice and be a good listener.
As reporter-elect, your duty is to inform the public about the FFA. You are expected to work closely with the news and media, including state and national FFA publications. You should keep a record of photographs and be responsible for compiling our FFA history.
To restore as treasurer-elect, you have been placed in a position for trust. Your duties require you to keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements and to provide regular financial reports. It is also your responsibility to assist in developing the chapter budget and maintaining sound financial practices.
Christy Higgins. As secretary-elect, you have been chosen to keep accurate records of the minutes and activities of the membership. You carry current and complete correspondence of the chapter as well as all committee actions and minutes. You should always keep a list of members, records of degrees, and custody of the bylaws and constitution of the faith of the chapter. Lexi Grant. As vice president-elect, your record accomplishments indicated you have those qualities of leadership which we should all possess. You are to assist the president in directing the work of our chapter, preside over meetings in the absence, and keep all committees working effectively.
Reed Phelps. As president-elect, you have been selected to be the leader of our chapter for the coming year. You are therefore responsible for guiding our chapter in all its worthy undertakings. You may work intelligently and seriously to fulfill the responsibilities of your office. To the 2026-2027 officer team, it is my honor to... Oh, okay. It is an honor to be an officer in the FFA. From time to time during the year, you may encounter difficult problems, but through cooperation, hard work, and dedication, you may succeed, and the FFA will prosper. Does each of you accept the responsibilities of your office, and will you do your best to uphold the ideals and principles of the FFA? If so, answer, we do. Congratulations on your respective offices.
Madam Secretary, you have a record of any farther business which will now be transacted.
I have none, Mr. President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this banquet with Fairbanks FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. I now declare this meeting of the Fairbanks FFA chapter adjourned.
I just want to thank everyone once again for coming today. I appreciate all the support that we get from our community. You guys mean a lot showing up and supporting the kids. I know we tried something new this year. a brunch banquet. We'll see how that kind of turns out. I'd love to hear some feedback from you. As I'm speaking, thanks, boys. I'd love to hear some feedback because we always want to try to adjust things and meet the needs of our parents as well, because I know it takes a lot of time out of your day. So if you have any feedback on that, please come to me. Also, another thing I want to hit on right towards the end, I did post on Facebook through the FFA account and a link to an alumni group. My goal this summer is to be able to start what I consider a boosters program that is put in place in order to support our students. That money will be used to enhance student education through things like in the classroom, things in the shop, and also FFA activities. That would be another way to fundraise outside of kind of the FFA setting where we have to follow some strict regulations and guidelines. So if you have any feedback on that or any questions about that, please come see me because that is something I'm really looking forward to. You didn't have to be an FFA to be able to join that group. It's there to kind of support our students and kind of fundraise in different ways in order to support student education. So again, thank you guys for coming today. We hope you have a safe drive home. Thank you. At this time, you guys are free. If you guys want to stick around, we are going to put the end of your slideshow up. So at this time, you guys are able to kind of cozy on out of here. We appreciate it once again. We are going to set up kind of the slideshow here. If you'd like to stick around and do that, you are able to do so. If not, you guys are excused for the day. Thank you for coming.
You're over. Thank you.
I love your talk. Oh, thank you. Very inspiring because I have a friend that's from California. Yeah. So she's that, you know, here in Ohio. Always interesting by people like.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wait. Yes.
I heard. Oh, well, she's got a group. We're not here, but so yeah.
Like when they read the whole thing, I was like, no.
Oh yeah.
She was like, you keep sending yourself.
Yeah.
And then she went there.
How are you like?
I like it. I like my classes more than I like my living situation. But having your is hard to watch, so I think that'll be cool.
Well, how did you make that a great movie?
I don't know
bagels, sweets, whatever, but I have a sweet tooth, so she chocolate mousse the weed. Yeah. So the smoke kind of lingers. We just go with the flow. You know? We don't rock the boat. Yeah. She's like the whole online. Oh, great. Oh, wow.
If you want a silent auction item, please come see me, and I will get you cashed out. So if you did bring one of those, please come see me, and I will get you cashed out.
Now, what dorm is she in? Reading not in work. Oh, okay. Her first choice was work.
Sometimes like that's her biggest part. Like when the honors is farther back, yeah. So she drives because it's too far away.
Yeah. Like closer to like.
I didn't realize it was.
I'm pretty sure
You can go into the woods to get it. There's one that has it. You can go into that one even if you got one there.
all of those in that area, I'm pretty sure go to. Well, they're all like together. So like they're all in the middle of campus, but they're all like on the campus. That makes sense.
But the woods was out by, although they drove us. Because they drove us from campus out and shut us out. Yeah, because then we walked from the woods. But there's one that's separate from the rest of them that is literally
That's one of the
Oh, that's
campus. So I thought that was
the honors. He never uses it, so. I don't want you walking back in on wet floor.
congratulations on your
Oh, yeah.
We've been really relaxed with this one, and that might be a scary thing. I don't know.